Swiss Alps. This is Turin or Torino. Netflix.
This card tonight, it is a WrestleMania worthy.
Immediately began protesting his foot right here, right now. Made target. Is the time now for the upstart Sol Ruca wins her fourth in history as the ruler. Big kick down. Choke slam. F5 through the title. Looks like he's seen a ghost. Over Philly's guys. Roman Reigns defends his seat. The winner is the world champion. Sheik. Roman with a spear through the pound. Moonsault. Roman. Spear. Owen Werewolf has been domesticated. World champion Roman Reigns.
What's in my hand? I'm gonna try and.
You can see.
They like it. At OTC, we're Jacob back right now. Drag this thing out, Jacob.
You're moving too slow anyway, Jacob. You know.
Jacob! In front of the whole world. Seen a father be a and chief. You don't understand this right.
You here now, baby, and this is a message. And we go.
TC Gross Wolf honoring his word, honoring the OTC. Ladies and gentlemen, hitting himself with family that he can unleash and Rylander of division. Paul Heyman with that man Austin Theory. Breaker of her career last night. The brand new winner queen of the ring tournaments.
King and queen will be crowned.
Have been made in careers
There's been Mills.
Absolutely stacked field as it always historically has. We get to look forward to Roxanne Perez, Io Skate Cargill, Lyra Valkyria, and women's things. All of these men jockeying for the winner getting an opportunity in one of the main events. Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes kick things off.
And the king of the ring, weighing in at 87 Penta.
And up next, Fatal 4
Tunga, weighing in Sikoa.
advances into the semifinals of the King, already in the ring for this matchup. But what's interesting here, Solo Sikoa to the ring, because remember the rules of a Fatal 4. As he so pleases, and after the closing moments, and that didn't even phase. Blocked, and Femi knocks Solo Sikoa. Remember, no countouts, no disqualifications. This is a golden opportunity for both Penta, and they only get one opportunity where it's one-on-one. Let's capitalize. Hayes in his third King of the Ring, taking out Penta. Cover now by the former U.S. Absolutely incredible atmosphere in the Analpi Arena. And they are showing out tonight. Solo Sikoa continues to battle outside the ring. Wait a minute, Cole. Staring into the eyes of Femi, who realized double choke slam by the ruler. This place is thunderous. They are rumbling right now with support for one of the most vicious Brock Lesnar performances of Brock's career. Take Femi out, 7. And the fact that Oba is still... And he does not sweat Talatami, the strut of the ruler. Not too high, so into the crowd. And Oba Solo has been engaged with the ruler. Femi is in a mood tonight. Well, Brock Lesnar thought he may have humbled. We mentioned the 7 F5s, right? What we didn't mention... And now Carmelo Hayes to Solo Sikoa. Good Lord. And fights and mocking. Your odds get a lot better. And how much damage can Solo inflict in the meantime? Advances to the semifinals of the prestigious King of the Ring, driven hit first into the steel steps fight. And after that matchup with Lesnar last night. Tonight is magic. Into Solo Sikoa like Myles Garrett. Oh, the Solo Sikoa, first 48 by Hayes. After that first 48, opportunity for Penta Solo or Hayes here. Solo says one more, it is monster now, and Femi sent into the crowd. Tonga paying off, but keep your eyes. Almost overshot Penta. Scratch for a Penta driver. Non-stop action on Monday night. What it means to become King of the Ring. Here's the very first King has risen. Tonga. Bell, but did you hear that? Oh, the Femi is on the loose. Sikoa sends him across the with Sikoa up. Francis in the King of the Ring. Yeah. All I can say is, wow. Bad arm and all. The ruler, that is a 7-footer tight. And then aces in the King of the Ring tournament. Let's give it up. What the King of the Ring tournament is all about. Star.
Me. He asked me an ass whooping over Femi. What do you do? And I'm still here. And at the end of the day, don't forget, it is 1-1.
Good luck to whoever meets this man. Take a look at the current bracket for the men's. Will oppose Oba Femi. That dubious for Damian Priest. Not much of a reward for control here on Raw.
Ready.
I'm Call Breaker, the undisputed future of the industry.
Championship. Truth is, your body can't handle it. From this day forward, I'm gonna ruin everything.
A marked man, I know that I have absolutely the vision. And what has occurred to me is that sometime through it.
Over Braun Breaker.
While Braun Breaker seems to unanimously be agree himself, Seth freaking Rollins. Look.
Get to him later. Yeah, trust. Only one that understands the tough love, and that's what he needs to. You've had this one before. That King of the Ring. Take it. There's 2 ends of the table. Big Jam. He's got a beat.
The following is a tag of Dragon Lee Mysterio.
Told me it was one of the loudest crowds he's ever heard. Untap, Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio versus Bangaranga. What? Mike. Professional manner is Mike.
All Ego.
When it comes to this tag team of an alliance that I'm not sure is really Dennis able to roll up Rusev and pick up the W. Beating Rey Mysterio down until Hall of Famer. Unfortunately, from last week on Monday Night Raw. Dragon Lee, the future of Lucha Libre, a number of years ago. But what about the team on the other side of the dance, at least from a Page's perspective? All to undermine Ethan Page? You think Rusev doesn't have a main event and came within an eyelash of becoming... I personally believe Ethan was so team planning on the outside of the... And Dragon Lee now, right hook of the leg and a kick out. Page and Rich a few weeks back. Yet you still insist, team. I think it's very simple. Two men can elevate one another in the process. And now Rusev stuck. Dragon Lee all out of sorts. Rey Mysterio. There you go. To the former three-time world champion. That'll rattle your brain spectacularly. Look at this. Well, the official doing a great job here. Rusev tracks the Bulgarian. And Dragon Lee. Wow. Pope Suicida. Don't forget to dial the country code. 619 by Ray. Dropping the dime.
Here are your winners, the Real.
The celebration for these two. BBL. You'll hear Corey Graves. It's a special following Raw right here tonight on Network.
Rey Mysterio. You know what he wants?
Yeah.
He wants a crack at this gold. Because we all want it, and I think it's box office.
He's just awesome, boss.
Thank you. LA Knight, what is on your mind? Ones and the twos. And then last week I'm seeing you making house. What do you think you saw? Hold on, let Adam Pearce and get you a little honorary Ooze t-shirt. We'll walk up to the merchant part of the family. No, maybe I'm talking to Roman Reigns because he's the world champion. I don't know what you saw. What I saw right now, just to put you back in. LA. Now that we got that Roman Reigns, it ain't Jake Paul. It damn sure ain't me, but and you're gonna believe whatever you want. But here's the bottom line. Blood and wait. What's that? What's that?
Does LA Knight have a Braun Breaker of the Vision against Seth Rollins?
All the luchadors in the world that know about Lucha Libre, about Mexico. I stand here today in front of you, not as overcome the Mexican spirit. Monday Americano. From now on. Born March 8th, 1986 in Minneapolis. This is my beautiful family, my wife, and I don't know how, Chad Gable. From now on, this is your...
Triple Raw.
Los más grandes.
Obviously, go things. You've got Braun Breaker, who is in fact still a little experienced. Breaker wastes a little time. Logan Paul out for months with a triceps injury. Unloading on Braun Breaker. Look how quick! Lightning speed. Rollins going to have to be wily in this match. Up over the top rope and to the floor. Well, that's one attribute. Rely on his veteran experience. The suicide dive. Breaker driving him into the barricade, and I like this from Seth. And that doesn't necessarily disqualify Braun Breaker. And he might want to get out of harm's way, and he did, but this time Breaker into the front row. Breaker is the dog, and Seth Rollins is his bone. Hand face Seth. Quite the opposite. I think that chop. And here we go. At Brett's Corey. Seth just a step slower than that. The injuries have begun to add up. That man Paul Heyman had. Of course, Brock Seth Rollins. Carefully measured right hand between. And I actually like this strategy from Braun Breaker to slow Breaker, for as much as he detests Seth Rollins. Back. Outstanding moonsault by Breaker. Just quick. He's just a freak athlete. He's got all the tools. Our main event, Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. Breaker has been able to withstand or reverse. Back. Open hand strikes. Left. Pat gonna have to separate the two. Again now into a jerk. So impressive. To this battle beginning to add up for Seth freaking Rollins. Now had his shoulder to the injury list. And Brang. Oh, flying elbow. What, 8-10 feet through the air? A torpedo-like impact on Rollins. It's just his attitude of Breaker. Never slows down. Counterparts best be careful. Rollins gonna make it pay. Rollins back into the ring.
Separation between himself and these exposed.
Look at the power, the military press.
This counter by the veteran.
Look at this power here. Trying to feed off this capacity crowd here tonight in Turin.
In this battle.
With an opportunity here, and Seth will knock Breakker down.
Rollins doing his best right now to push the pace while
to the apron. Off the top rope.
Forward swan. Bag of tricks than he's needed to recently tells me how he is dealing with a world-class
and Breakker.
Steiner, perhaps a superplex to the visionary. I couldn't tell from my vantage point.
Rollins kicks it too.
The face of Braun Breakker.
And also Paul, six-time world champion, Rumble winner. Eyes of Braun Breakker, who is now hunting. Rollins does not want to be there. We've seen Breakker do this before.
In midair.
What a collision. Man, what a physical battle. And the official now, Chad Patton, at a count of...
To keep this matchup alive for himself, perhaps.
A count of 8 now. And now Rollins and Breakker face to face. Breakker, that's what he thinks of Rollins. The upper hand.
Rollins is a kicks. Breakker in phenomenal physical kicks that.
Rollins though with the upper hand now.
Rollins unable to get his hands up to protect himself.
But Breakker, wow,
black holes.
Pull that off.
Incredible pop.
We are back. Rollins now with Breakker up high.
Almost a triangle locked in or attempting.
Yeah, but cover on Breakker and a kick out. What an odd.
Seth Rollins obviously wanted the buckle bomb, but with muscle. That is a lot of human being.
Breakker outside the ring. Rollins outside the ring as well. Story that dates back to Breakker stabbing Rollins in
his own vision, pun heavily intended, but in surveying the situation, trying to figure out which
planning to do here. Seth Rollins trying to climb the steps, driving Rollins into the post.
Looks tonight in Torino as Breakker makes the climb.
Superplex by Rollins. Falcon Arrow. Cover.
Momentum, watch. Rollins always not the fall.
Breakker, Rollins outside the ring. A look of concern. Rollins, I think
long enough to know and to recognize, even when you think you've got speed and power that can turn the tides of a match.
A spear, and Seth went for the stomp.
Build momentum. He executed that spear.
Safe, or maybe he's back in harm's way.
Breakker giving chase.
And now Breakker putting Rollins in the look in the eyes of the unpredictable. Turned into a pedigree, What an incredible counter as Breakker went for the no idea where he's at. Seth Rollins. Breakker kicks out again.
What can Rollins conceivably do with the insurance pedigree inside the ring? But
what the hell do I have to do to put this monster away?
It's the architect.
Breakker's tag team partner from the Vision Theory to the post. And now Rollins with a
look at this. There is.
She was over there with Heyman, who drew Chad.
Proves in.
Look who's here. Look who's here. Theory, the man who took out Joe Hendry last week.
Remember, Rollins and Ford appeared to reach.
By Breakker, both legs hooked.
Breakker asking himself that exact same question. Right, hit the scene, took out Theory. But here.
Meanwhile, back in the ring, a kick. Oh, Heyman now! Come on, ref! Save the match for Breakker. What are you doing, Heyman?
Should do. Heyman's protecting his.
Rollins is staring at the Oracle, who's out here.
Now's not the time, Rollins.
Stabbed him in the back. No respect. No! Oh my God! Call a coroner. Rollins had the title, but wait a minute.
Breakker down.
He's got a stop by Rollins.
Now he's definitely.
Match. What a show.
Here is Rollins.
There is a reason. Title around his waist, Corey. To use
the young man was seeing red. He wasn't belts.